Hi, Carrie from Crafters Log. Sorry. Okay, so this evening or today, whenever you're able to watch this, this is going to be my last fabric haul video for quite some time. Now I do have some subscriptions coming in, so I don't count that as a fabric haul. But my final fabric haul is going to consist of 3 stores that I shop fabrics from. One store I shopped at, and I got some, what are they called? Templates, rulers, because I bought a Janome M6. My husband bought me a Janome M6 for Christmas, and I just barely got a lesson with it because of Christmas and the weather and all that good stuff. I went and had a lesson on it for free motion quilting and just learning bits and pieces of the machine, because this thing is a beast compared to my little brother's sewing embroidery machine. I'm looking forward to getting in and putting this Janome to the test on absolutely everything that they have to offer. So since we're talking about the sewing machine, I purchased the sewing machine. I purchased my Janome at Quilt Sampler. It's in Springfield, Missouri. And so I got a lesson there with the machine and all that good stuff. And they have a class coming up at the end of, towards the end of, in the summertime. So I did purchase a few things that I'm going to need for the class. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but I bought some templates that I'll be able to use my machine with. This one here is going to give little waves. Yes, these two you can pretty much probably do them all on your own, but I'm not one to follow a straight line for very well. And plus the requirements, having a few of these rulers were a requirement. Like this little guy here was a requirement for the class, as well as, I don't think this one was, but I thought this was pretty cool. I need to do my husband's quilt yet. So I bought this, and I'm glad that they're acrylic, because if they were paper, I probably would have died, just because I'm not very good at tracing and stuff like that. And when I did practice work on here with my machine, I definitely figured out I was going to need to have the rulers just to keep everything in line and keep the patterns consistent. So that was all purchased at the Quilt Sampler in Springfield. Great customer service, although I'm still waiting for some of my Janome pieces, because I bought a bundle. My husband bought me a bundle, and so far we purchased it, I want to say in November last year, and I'm still waiting for my extension table. So that's why I haven't done a whole lot of big projects with this machine yet, is because I don't have my extension table, and I don't have a table that's big enough and strong enough to hold this 65-pound machine. And let me tell you what, I went to a quilters retreat, and luckily it was local, it was in town, and I was able to leave the machine there. I was kind of leery about it, but anyways, that girl, I haven't named her yet. She's heavy. I thought of Penelope, but I don't know. I haven't figured out a name for her yet. She's just big. Anyways, you'll get to see more of her when we start working and I start getting the videos done, finish editing and all that good stuff. So there's going to be other things coming our way that just doesn't involve me spending a crap ton of money on fabric that I'm not using. I'm using it. You just can't see it yet. But anyways, all right. So the next place I stopped at the next place I went to that day was a fabric outlet store. I'll put the link in the description. Great prices in there, although they weren't. So I went to their clearance table, and it's almost like, it was like pretty much they were treating it like an end of bolt kind of clearance issue, or not issue, but clearance thing. If you bought what was left on it, you got a bigger discount. You know, if you bought what was left on the bolt, or if you bought the whole whatever they had wrapped up, they you got it cheaper. It's like you got it for like $3.99 a yard, which was perfect. I found a few pieces. Two of the pieces that I found, I think they're going to be perfect together, because one of the projects I'm going to be working on and recording is reusable gift bags, because, you know, I'm getting into this thing where reusing plastic and reusing paper is just it's just not viable for the environment kind of thing. Even though paper is biodegradable, but we're still cutting down trees and you're still finding it everywhere. So if I can make use, in half the time, I reuse the gift bags a lot, and sometimes they just get thrown away. So, however, I am going to make reusable gift bags for all the seasons and all the things. And one of the two items first thing that that caught my eye was this guy here. Yes, it's Christmas. We're past it. But you know, we have to start in July for Christmas. I don't know who this, wait, hold on. Well, it's just telling me that it's 100% cotton. And I'm pretty sure that I've seen this at Joann's. But I'm trying to find, there's no name on it. That's just the cotton symbol there. So no name on it, which is no big deal. I don't care. So for that, I bought this too, because this was on the back table, and these are going to be perfect. So this will be the inside of the gift bags. I'll do all different sizes. Video coming up. Here's another one I thought was beautiful. Aren't those cute? Oh, that's going to make a great springtime bag, Mother's Day bag, even a birthday gift bag, or a whatever gift bag, boss's gift bag. Who's it not? And I thought this one was nice too. You got to throw in some blues and some darker colors, something that's not so femme. And of course, this, you know what this is going to be? This is going to be, let me back up a little bit because I was all up in your face. But anyways, this here is going to be wine bags, reusable wine bags. Gotta love that. So that is what I got at the Fabric Outlet. Again, I'll put the link in the description. Yeah, so you'll have it wherever I went. The next stop I did was the Quilted Cow, their Springfield store. Jennifer is amazing. Sorry for my paper rustling. Sorry. I should have taken it up beforehand. Jennifer, amazing at the Quilted Cow in Springfield. They were kind of busy when we were in there. My daughter and I took my stack of fabric to the cutting table, and we probably waited maybe 10 minutes to get our fabric cut. Though, and that's no big deal. It was like social hour. Everybody was talking and chatting. Jennifer was running around helping other customers, and she had sent me over to another table. I guess the woman didn't see me because she was behind a counter or something like that. So we just waited. She was talking to another woman, and we were just waiting. I figured she was helping her with something, and we were just waiting our turn, you know. We were in no big hurry. My daughter and I were going down there for a doctor's appointment for her, and so we were in no hurry. But anyways, we finally got stuff cut. Fantastic. I did buy this little doohickey because I did not know. Clean your mat. It's silicone. I guess you're supposed to rub it over. And I also heard that if you spray it with water, you clean the fabric out of all the crevices, and then you spray it with water, and it's supposed to heal itself back up. Now, I haven't researched any of that yet, so don't take my word on it. Other than I'll try using this little doohickey and seeing how that cleans up. But before I start spraying water on it, because it's pretty big. It's a 53-inch one. So anyways, again, back to the fabric. So of course, I went and checked out whatever they had on sale. Trick or treat bags, baby. Isn't that adorable? This one here, little ghosties. It's super cute. I mean, this can be birthday bags. It can be trick or treat bags. I made some trick or treat bags last year, and they turned out really, really well. The kids loved them. So that's the route that I'm going on. I've got a Christmas one in here with some stockings. Very neutral. That can go anyway. But yep, those are going to be gift bags. Reversible and reusable. That way you can go inside or out. We'll see if I do the reversible. It all depends on if I can get a pairing you know, pair up the fabrics. If not, it'll be a solid color. Got this blue too. Blue stars, very pretty. That will go for reusable bags. And this cute little Pegasus unicorn thing, very cute. And then the last one I got, I'm all about the holidays. This is probably one of my favorites. And this was probably the cheapest piece that I got from there. Boo! I'm gonna have to practice or work out on how I'm going to turn that into a bag because so much of it is so cute and I want to make sure it's all visible. Okay, so I had one more haul from Joann's, and if you would give me one moment so I can find. Well, you know, I kind of figured I had everything at my fingertips. Close to my fingertips. So, these will not be reusable bags. This whole section here, well, these will. So I did get some of these because these, the fat quarter bundles, they went on clearance for even cheaper, like 40% off on those. So I picked those up. And I don't have, so at Joann's, my final purchase at Joann's, that can't be right. $118. What the hell did I buy? Oh, okay. I see the other stuff. Okay. So these next 1, 2, 3, 4, four pieces here, they're all going to be flannel. And I went with an animal sort of print on them. This one's not animal, but it's gnomes. It is so cute. These are all flannels, and these are going to be reusable paper towels. That's what we're going to do with those. Reusable paper towels on that. And then some final pieces for canvas bags for, so I can do shopping bags, farmer's market bags, that kind of good stuff there. This one's pretty thin, so this will get paired up with something else. This one here is a canvas, a cotton canvas. And then this one here is a cotton canvas as well. So that was my last purchase at Joann's. Well, of fabric, because I was at Joann's today. We had a girls' day with my daughter and her mom, and we went into a Joann's to look at art supplies and see what else they had. This was in the Springfield store, and that store is wiped out. But their stuff is still kind of pricey in there. Not very much fabric, lots of fleece, lots of felt. Unfortunately, all their minky was gone. And I was like, oh my gosh, because I had some great fabric for baby blankets. Oh my, I'm so sad. So sad. But anyways, that's it for my fabric haul. Last one for a very long time because I have so much to use up. Anyways, thank you for letting me walk around and all that good stuff and showing you what I got. So stay tuned because now we're going to start making some stuff. Have a great day. We'll talk soon. Bye.